So we're doing a little giveaway engagement session, but really on the back of that card has a little QR code, and I send my information via email. So that'll all go via email, and then that has a little discount scratch and sniff thingy in the back. It's not a sniff, don't sniff. It's like 5 to 20% off. But how's the wedding planning going? Where are we at with everything? What's going on?
This is the starting line. So no, it's a brand new engagement.
Oh.
We were talking about this venue and happened to go online and saw that the open house was this weekend.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh.
It was a completely different vibe. So they've done so much to this place. It's awesome. The whole bridal suite is, because that used to be just dirt, and then I think she had to get ready somewhere else. It's all dirt. The back was just dirt. And so this is a really cool spot.
I worked on it originally.
Oh my God.
So when you did the first one, that was the work that I did.
Got it. Yeah. Well, inside looked amazing. I just remember there was so much open space we had to do because we got married, or she got married on this side right there, and I remember putting my stuff right there, and it was just dirt on the back. I was like, oh, because we went to, because nobody really went to the back because it was just closed off. So I opened that now, and I was like, oh, this makes sense. It's cool. I don't remember if it was supposed to be a venue back then. It was just like we just used it as a venue, found it, and
Sarah's plan was that she wanted to turn it into a venue.
Yeah.
That's why
it was really cool. They said originally that's next to Dangberg because it wasn't the name, it wasn't Barco. But then I remember tagging Dangberg in this photo, and they were like, please don't tag us in those photos. We're not part of that. And I'm like, all right. So as far as the photography goes, any questions, any concerns? What's going on with the thought process here?
Through my different companies, we've worked with you for years, and he shows up on time. He makes people laugh. He's great to work with.
That's all I'm known about, is making people laugh. No, weddings, so I do a lot with the weddings rather than just show up today. Yeah, so I only do 35 to 40 a year. It depends on how you found me. So I'm a commercial wedding and portrait photographer. My commercial side is where I do a lot of my stuff. But I only do 40 weddings a year, and I say only because I focus on my couples. So I actually create the wedding day timeline. We do a couple different Zoom or in-person meetings to go through what we expect and expectations, family photo lists. So there's a lot of stuff that happens, engagement session, that preps for the wedding, because by the time the wedding comes, I don't want to just be your photographer, I want to be a friend, so that exciting to see me, not like, oh, Jeremy's here, everybody act ready, be part of the group. So it's fun, but I shoot all over the world. I just happen to live here, so 70% of my weddings are in Reno, Tahoe, the rest are somewhere else, Savannah, Cabo. It's all right. It's carrying your stuff to Cabo that's the scariest. Traveling's okay, it's just so nerve-wracking. Lose all my luggage. But then all the packages, so when you email me that, I fill out that thing. All my packages have engagement sessions built in, second shooters, create a team. It's a fun day. Yeah.
It's actually very cool that you get that involved, because I think, having got married a couple times myself, a wedding photographer is one of those vendors that sometimes feels entitled to just show up the day of.
There's an ego thing with photographers built in regardless, where I need to take them out for sunset, so that's why they're gone for an hour and a half. We have to remember that the wedding is a wedding, not a photo shoot. And so we create that timeline for that reason, right? So that you get to enjoy the have a wedding, the photographer does what they do, but also like family photos. That's the number one thing where like, I didn't get a picture of me and Aunt Sally. Well, how am I supposed to know that if I don't ask those questions? So we actually create the list of the family. Like, my job is whatever's not captured is my fault. And that's how I go. So I take a lot more stress in it. You know, if the couple calls me and it never happens, but they're like, we have a picture of my grandma, she passed away. It happens all the time. And I'm like, I did, I got that. But what if I didn't? What if I feel like a jerk, even though it's not my fault? It's just one of the things. Showing up on time is huge. Creating the team, the timeline, the meetup. It's just expectations. I mean, that's really it.
I don't know, do you use the same website platform that you use for your corporate stuff?
So it's the same thing. So the email will go out and it'll link to a questionnaire. Fill out the questionnaire, and then I do a timeline questionnaire with my couple. So I ask 50 questions. I give a list of all the bridesmaids, groomsmen, all that stuff. So it's all built in the same system, contracts and all that. So it keeps me very in position. So I get to.
His website works very well.
You gotta invest in that stuff if one person business. You know, like,
some people don't though. Sometimes you just get a link to
like that makes me so anxious. Well, because I never want a couple to contact me and say, what do you need from me? My job is, here's what I need from you, and you be prepared. Because you're also dealing with DJ florists and all that stuff. And if one person's not prepared, we can tell, right? But it's a fun day. It's supposed to be, the wedding day is supposed to be, you're just having a wedding and your vendors take care of everything else. That's all it is. You're not the host of the party, you're the main attendee. What else have you guys talked to? Everybody? Are you going this way?
I got some.
He's awesome. Always available. Nice to meet you guys. What's your name again?
Destiny.
Jeremy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Really? Spelled different?
Oh, no, mine is not spelled quite as weird as yours. Close.
Yours
I feel like
is
this is
also
normal.
spelled very.
How do you spell yours?
Jeremme.
Oh my God. That's like, my mom did that because she wanted people to say Jeremy rather than Jeremy. Do people get that ever? When they say your name? That's how I can tell solicitors on phones. They go Jeremiah, Jerome. Jeremiah there, I'm like, oh, so you got the wrong number. That's the extra M right there. Very French.
Screwed me up for my whole life, I guess.
I know. That's all it is. Have fun. Good luck. We'll get you bags next time.
Do they all say that?
What?
Do they all say the same thing?
No, there's 5 different.
I saw the one where it's the fence to the kids or something.
Oh, I know. That's the thing. What I've learned about fairs is that you have to give them. This is all. I'm like, no. I watched this is the game, dude. How's it going?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, sir. I have blow pops and fortune cookies, all for you.
Good, thank you.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
It's wedding photography, pushing buttons. That's it.
It's good.
It's been fun.
Good.
Who are you here with?
Well, there's a couple still missing, but yeah.
Well, hopefully you get some food and stuff. No, that's why you're here.
Yeah.
This is 16, so I feel like hopefully 10 years I'll be doing this stuff. But
Do you have a price list and
I
stuff?
have an email, so
Oh.
I have a little thing here. So this little QR code will go to my pricing section,
Oh, okay.
and then I'll email it out. I just try not to bring anything here because it's overwhelming. Everybody's pricing, so that'll go to the email. All the pricing will be in there, and then this is a little discount, so they'll scratch that off, and it'll get 5 to 20% off any of my packages.
And it's available.
Every night. And then I have a dash cam. You need milk? I'll give you some. They're on their way, watch. They're coming. 3 fortune cookies.
I know, that's what I was saying. I was like, okay, now I'm here to go.
So romantic. Try me what's in your cup. Just water? I need I just need caffeine or sugar. I feel I'm an introvert, so talking to people takes my energy. So I'm like, people are coming. How's it going? Who'd you get? Oh, cool.
Yeah, you're so amazing.
Well, no, I mean, you booked her for a reason, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun wedding.
We got everything.
I know, sir.
Well, I do have candy. I have candy and fortune cookies that'll say something cool inside. So feel free to grab those. You don't have to book me to have a fortune cookie. Yeah, take it.
not?
Enjoy.
Awesome.
Oh my God. That's the only day I have this fall that's open. Well, I had a wedding booked and then they rescheduled. She's pregnant, so they moved it to next year. But that date, that date, I'm like, I gotta hone that date in. So
Gotta find.
yeah, well that's cool. Congrats. Are you getting married here?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Have fun. It's a good venue. They've done a lot to it in the last few years since I've been. Yeah. Yes, that's
Like chins up. Chins up. You don't want to
chin up. You can't say chins.
You don't want to look like that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't
It's
say
so the
chins.
trick is forward and down. The trick is forward and down. So like every couple, we make them go forward and down. Because if you go up, you see up the nostrils. So you do this, and it creates this V. Yeah. Think of a turtle. A nice little turtle.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Every photo, you should always see one go.
Yeah, they don't. Photographers want people looking down. Look up.
No,
Straight
and that's
up.
our job. We see what you can't. So our job is to guide. So if the photographer's not talking, something's wrong.
Because my daughter's first wedding, I didn't feel like he was okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was attended to detail.
You're living literally my job is detail. It's capturing details and all that.
He did tell her aunt though, with a good picture, hey you over there, or you lose glasses, sunglasses.
Yeah.
Because she was probably the only one on.
Sunglasses are the worst. I always walk into people, I'm like, I like your sunglasses, and then I walk away, and then somebody's gonna go, take those off, take those off.
Necklaces.
The clasp is off. That's my annoying thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Otherwise, it's Photoshop.
Oh, it is? Okay. So
Everything's Photoshoppable.
yeah.
Everything.
Make everything look right.
Everything. That's our job. Well, have a good wedding.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
totally.
Good luck on booking the
That 23rd. If I'm not at a wedding, I'll show up to yours.
Okay.
I'll be here. I have like 32. 23rd is one of those days I need to get booked. Also, August 26th, last Saturday of August, I've gotten maybe like, I already have that book, but I've gotten like 46 inquiries, and it's just that. But August, like the three Saturdays. Guys,
Hi there.
what are you doing? You guys just hanging out? What you're supposed to do. All right, you guys have snacks. So I'm Jeremy. I'm a wedding photographer, obviously. I have fortune cookies and candies for you guys. The fortune cookies are all custom, so they say something cool inside. I feel free. You should grab those. And then I'm doing a little giveaway today. You guys can grab these little cards, as many as you want. Oh, I say just like one each. Doesn't really mean it. But who's getting married?
Me.
Congratulations.
The cute one.
Just you? Okay.
Yeah, just me.
Got it.
Well, and I know Jeremy because he did my headshot.
Yeah, so I'm like, you look so familiar walking through, and I'm like, but if you're not gonna say anything, I'm not gonna say anything. Perfect. It's always like, well, this is like my, I think, third bridal show, and like also like in the like last 2 months. So we're starting to see the same people, but sometimes people just walk up to you and like, I'm like, we met, but you don't think we, okay.
Travel worldwide.
I travel all, so I'm born and raised here, but I do 30% of my weddings all over the world. So yeah, I just happen to live here, so we get to shoot here, and I shot the very first wedding here, which is kind of my claim to fame with Mark. But yeah, it's all over. Where'd you get married? And since the first wedding I shot here, that was that wedding right there. Yeah. So she got us all into here. And I know, right? That whole, oh my God, it was just dirt before. A few more weddings. Have fun researching.